Hello, hello. This is Wrigley Fury back with the Girly World. Girls. Oh man. Just a failed recording right before this. Only lost about 10 minutes of my time. But looking back here, Nick Drake's here. Good offensive pieces around him. Gregory Murphy's looking good for our defense, and then couple more pieces here on defense along with a tight end and an offensive lineman. Really important. It's been a rough season, everything like that. Looking at conference standings, I feel like we need at least 3 more wins this season in order not to get relegated from Girly or from the CUSA into the Independents. That would just really set us back a full year if that were to happen. So just really hoping it doesn't. We got Arkansas State this game, and then after that we play, where are they? New Mexico State. Just really got to pull out a win. Nothing more to say about it. It's just you got to get these wins. I feel like there are 2 more wins we should have this season, but due to just late penalties on final drives, it's just evaded us, and hey, you got to move on. It's gonna happen with a lower overall team that penalties will happen. They're gonna get you, and I don't know. Feel like you got to play a game that's better than that beforehand. You can't blame an entire game on one drive. But it does suck whenever it happens, obviously.
They're just about ready to kick it away. And he's going to try to return this one.
Get popped, brother. God damn.
Not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Arkansas State's return team didn't help matters out.
All right, Malik Hornsby. Changed to speed just because we are a slow-ass team. I have insider knowledge that this is a team that throws a lot underneath, so just got to make sure I get that part of the field. They're going really deep, and that's almost picked. They decide to swat it away instead. At least the ball hits the floor. That's all I care about. Yes, I agree, Donald. What the hell is a red wolf anyway? I don't want to blitz. I pressed the wrong button. No, don't. Oh. There's a guy open in the middle just because the lineman kind of gave up on that route. I feel like they've been doing nothing but passing, but in a play like this, I feel like you have to be running it, right? Like, I know they're not in a running formation, but they are, but they still fall forward. Damn. We had it covered. We read it right. Just can't tackle him back. Man, just not strong enough as a team, I guess. No. Safety's got to be there.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one.
Oh, man.
Pick up on that play.
They really aren't wanting to pass at all or run it at all, and I kind of enjoy that. I feel like we've been more likely to stop a team through the air than whenever they're running it, so I'm okay with definitely a big on run game or pass game. Because you see situations like that, even though there's 2 guys on that man, he still is able to fall forward and get a decent amount of yards. I don't know why it wants so many cover 4s whenever it's a 3rd and 3. I disagree with that, but I am going to call just this cover 3. I really wanted a cover 3 match, but didn't get it. And we deflect it, 4th and 3. Going to get them to punt on this first drive. That's big. I talked about it last game. If I have the ball and it's a tied or we have a 1 point lead. That sucks at the 2. But if we have these leads and everything, I think we just need to have chew clock on. Trust in our running game, chew clock, and just try and make sure we limit their amount of possessions with the ball. I'm going to kind of wait on this drive until I'm at least to like the 15 to 20 yard line. Just because it's a bad area right now that we're at. Whew. See if I can do this jet touch pass. Page isn't that good of a blocker, but hopefully he can get his block outside there. There we go. There we go. 4 yards. Not as much as you would want, but it is yards to give us a little bit more space to try and pass here. I'm going to tell my guys slide this way. All eyes on McLawler and Page. Just whoever I see open first is who gets it. Nobody. Neither of them. Wow. Just see how quickly that guy gets in on the side. Barely chipped. 2 guys over there on him. Barely gets touched. And it's immediate, man. Oh, I cannot wait till next season, having those new offensive linemen, having a new quarterback, wide receiver. But we got to get through this season first. We are at the halfway point. This is our 7th game out of 12. Man, we're starting out this one bad.
Trying to find his man on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Whew.
Stopped after making the catch. 2nd down coming up. Trying play action. Looking left.
Nobody there.
It's caught downfield.
Damn.
Really confident throw and catch there.
And after having such a good drive last time, it's just whenever you allow a team to start where they're starting, it just nothing you can do. And that man on an RPO, he has that long of a time to throw. That's crazy. That's not just handed off automatically with how long that was. I feel like if that's me, it gets handed off every time. And there's a flag for roughing the kicker. It doesn't matter in this circumstance. But just more dumb penalties there. Yeah, I'm getting to 2 games an episode, so really trying to push through. I really want to get to next season. Yeah, and just gameplay-wise, I feel like it's going to go up a lot once we do finally get there.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something.
There you go. Quick 5 yards. We can do that every time. I'm happy. Ooh, I don't know. It's a toss. I kind of need Gregory, my fullback, to get out there in time. He does. All these blocks are set. Stiff arm? No. I said it. Teague is a power rusher. He's supposed to be able to truck people. He's supposed to be able to stiff arm people. I don't really see it happen. Like, he'll get a couple extra yards of forward progress, but beyond that, he's not really fully breaking these tackles. But that's a good play there, getting a good amount of yards. I don't think these linebackers are blitzing. I think that's a bluff, but we're going to end the quarter.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And we've come to the
Yeah, I didn't think they were going to rush the linebackers there, so I wasn't really scared to run on it. I feel like they just haven't shown any big blitzes yet for me to believe that they're going to blitz. For some reason, they're really stacked on the weak side of the line. I'm just going to run to the other side.
Handoff to the single running back.
It's 3. I'll take it.
After a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
All right. I like Williamson there on the left on this screen. If all those wide receivers back up, or all the cornerbacks, and one is blitzing, that's perfect. but just too many people over there. Surprised on a nickel blitz, definitely whenever that side was the one blitzing, that they managed to get so many people over on that side. But it is what it is. Just secure catch, that's a first down. And Page has just been as sure-handed as anybody could be this entire season. I mean, he got that one crazy touchdown last episode where instead of letting the ball go out of bounds, the cornerback tipped it back in the back into the end zone, and Page just caught it. He's just, if it's thrown in his direction, he has a chance at getting it. I hated that receiver route, man. Throwing a pick in the end zone just keeps proving I need to stop trusting my pass ability, because it's not there. Now let's send a big blitz and try and get this safety, man. They get a couple yards. I feel like I still want to send a big blitz. Strickland is a great screen back. That's why I have him as my third down back. But he just isn't getting... Man, on a big blitz, really. We can't stop him, and they still can't stop him, man. They just managed to push him out. That's ridiculous by my defense. But yeah, Strickland is a good catching back. He's a good screen back. That's why he's my third down back. But just moving the ball, he hasn't been able to move it as well as Teague. And just with how Olsen's been... What is my quarterback doing? Why are you behind your guy? Makes absolutely no sense there. And that's a huge play by a huge wide receiver on their team. Man, I don't know what to do about that one. But yeah. Not looking good in this game to start.
Now the other team better respond.
You'll call for the fair catch here.
Bro, shout out Teague, no Jeff. What Jeff Teague do to you?
Guys, this offense will go back on the attack.
What the hell did Jeff Teague do to you? One-time All-Star Jeff Teague. Bro, just our offensive line losing the blocks immediately. There's just nothing I can do.
Running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
Oh, you dropped that? Without getting hit, you dropped that? I actually want this on the other side. I don't know why I did it on that side. Man.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
For a first down, Strickland's able to get it on the screen. Yeah, that's why he's my third down back. He's able to get it done catching wise. Why? Like, why? Oh man, I hate this team. I hate that. There's just two redeeming qualities on this team that I enjoy, being Page and Teague. Beyond that, man, it's just looking at this team every single week. It's just, man, what am I supposed to do? Definitely at Heisman difficulty. Man. And I try and run it there because it's open. It is open. But for the second I step up, this guy just to lose his block. Yeah. Yeah, things you won't see next season, hopefully. I'm going for this with a screen. 2-minute timeout.
All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek
and destroy the quarterback. I'm going for this. Still doing the screen. I want to be aggressive here. Down 14 points going into the second half. There we go. Teague beats that. Alright, hurry up. Get here. Do a quick halfback base. Do a full slide. Come on, blocks. Why? I don't understand. Oh, I didn't want a timeout. God damn. Why was it immediately on instant replay? That sucks. But why is this the thought? of this blocker who's coming right here, and we also have him get the guy in front. Both of them instead lock onto this guy, and that just stupid, just stupid. Like, the hole's not on the outside, the hole is very much on the inside. Fill that hole. Get that. Caught. 6. I'm gonna turn a 2 clock on because I don't want them to have the ball again. And I do want to pass, or not pass, I want to run, do it inside zone.
Manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to
Alright, chew as much clock. I do find once it gets into that 2 to 1 second range, it can be kind of scary to let the clock chew down that much. Just a lot of times a guy will just do a false start, and this would be an awful area to do that. And my team has made many dumb mistakes this year, and that's a touchdown by Teague. Able to just keep powering it in, and that's why he's such a good running back. You see there, he has the balance perk 2, improved ability to break strip attempts. He has 89 carrying on top of that, so like if someone tries to strip him, 1, he's very unlikely to drop the ball, but 2, he's probably going to break that tackle. And we needed that going in. I believe we get the ball in the second half. I could be wrong, but I believe we do. So as long as we can hold them to nothing here for these next 22 seconds, we're looking very good. I like a match concept. I like this one. Cover 3 match. Send my guys kind of back. I'm okay with them getting to midfield, but not beyond. See, that's perfect. Second down, so they have to call the timeout. I still want this cover. Actually, let me do this. But just keeping with that cover match, that should maybe be me. But this is the area that I was okay with them getting to. Really got to stop them from getting any further. I love a cover 6. For that, yeah, they're going to be passing. I don't know if they're going to go deep or anything. Thank you. Nemesis Whip 1. I like the name. But yeah, it's both of my cats. I decided to make a team named Girly World after my cats. These uniforms right here are the Stellas for the cat that's on the left of the logo. Maybe next game I wear the Lacy Girls, and that's for my little tuxedo cat. So I made a tuxedo type of uniform to match with her color scheme. Whoa, 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 okay. Thank God. Yeah, that's exciting. PS5 Pro is a very interesting thing. I feel like it's very important to have a TV for specs like that. I'm planning to get a new TV soon, so with that I am kind of looking to upgrading to the PS Pro too, just for better like quality and everything like that. But yeah, no, this is a great game. Obviously waited 11 years for this game to come out and everything like that. Lived up to anything I could have hoped for. I mean, every game has its bugs, has its little flaws, but I feel like this game has a lot of high quality moments over those low quality moments. But yeah, no, I definitely highly suggest this game. Who's your favorite college team, Nemesis? Sadly, Umi Styles is UCF. Not a good year for him. But then again, mine is Purdue, so it's a lot worse. Yeah, I saw that there's to enhance PS4 games. That's really cool. Just makes that PlayStation membership a little bit more worth it.
after struggling so
You
much in
didn't
the
suck
first half, I thought they would have made some adjustments here
that
at
long
halftime to
ago.
see
I
if they
mean,
can open
Caleb
up this
Williams
passing game, but
was
early
there
on
for
in the second
USC,
half, they're just
so
not really able to get
it
that
was a
done.
good
In
time
position
there.
on third down at your own
Obviously,
end, you're expecting
defense
them to punt.
was
This could be
a Pac-12 defense, so that is a very weak point. But no, like, you've had some bright moments. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Whenever they moved up to the Big Ten, same as these SEC schools that moved up, like Texas and Oklahoma. I feel like whenever they've played like the big SEC schools that they have to go against, they just kind of struggled defensively, and you know it's going to take a couple of years to build up to those teams. But I think those are schools that will get there because they are big enough, just like USC. Yeah, I definitely thought Purdue would be better than 1-6. Like, I knew we weren't going to be a great team coming into this season with Hudson Card being the quarterback, and I don't like our coach that much either. But
he gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop.
yeah, Indiana's been crazy. Hey, Kurt Signetti said it. Google me, I win, and he is doing just that. I think EA College 26, they've already said some of the stuff that they're planning to implement. I get in front of him there, and he just doesn't put his hands up. All right. I'm holding triangle to try and pick that. Doesn't make sense. But no, I think EA 26 will be cool. But yeah, this is such a good game. I think I might even hold on to this for a little bit before I buy 26 to see how it looks. Just because this is such a solid game at the moment. Lincoln Riley, yeah, he's an offensive coordinator, honestly. I don't like him as a head coach. I think he could be a really good offensive coordinator somewhere. Yeah, buy it on sale. That might be what I do, and we just allow a wide open lane. Man. Haven't been able to stop Hornsby all game. Your Chargers at Browns. Hey, I love Justin Herbert. I think Harbaugh's a really good head coach for them too. Yeah, I think the Chargers are in for good things to come. They're just in kind of a rebuild, and I think they accepted that whenever they moved on from Austin Eckler, moved on from Keenan Allen. But they should, in a couple of years, look good.
You know, it's so important for offenses.
Yeah, I'm hoping in 26 they do Sure Up Team Builder. I feel like it sucks that Team Builder is probably going to be a beta version this entire season. But I do understand it's probably a hard-ass thing to do, to make a Team Builder. Definitely whenever it's a new game, new system, new fundamentals, because the last time Team Builder was used or built, it was Ep.4. That's caught. What a great catch by Maverick Bentley there. And I have to do these passes a little bit more to try and just move this ball. Yeah, I'm not a Nintendo Switch guy either. It doesn't run sports games well, and I'm a very big sports guy. I don't know. Mario's cool, but I don't think I'd just be sitting around playing Mario all day like I would college football, like I do whenever MLB The Show comes out. I always play it for a long period of time. I am pressing R3 to throw it away. That sucks. Yeah, no, it looks really bad on the Switch. I mean, even in the advertisements for MLB The Show on the Switch, you can see lag, and if even the advertisement, you can see the lag. It's really something that I don't want. No, Show 21 was it's a different beast. Maybe the last time it was a true like high quality game. has been a lot of rinse and repeat for the past few years. But I feel like that happens with sports games, definitely whenever it's been on the same generation for a couple of years. I am a Cubs fan, that's why Wrigley Fury, been a Cubs fan since I was like 4. I played for in Little League the Cubs in my thing, and naturally too my dad was a Pirates fan, so I wanted to like a team that goes against his. Both teams were always in the bottom of the Central, so it was kind of just a race to not be last between the two of us. But yeah, that led to me being all Chicago. I live in Florida, but I'm a Cubs fan, Bears fan, Bulls fan, Blackhawks fan. Yeah, they declined Rizzo. Hey, I mean, it sucks. It sucks. Being our captain for so long, I hate to see him, one, lose out on all that money, $17 million. But broke 2 fingers this season, had a lot of injuries this season. Oh my god, just no blocking. But I hope he goes somewhere that wants him. I don't know what the Yankees do outside of Rizzo. I feel like that's obviously a very big loss for them. But yeah, the Bears losing on that Hail Mary, I was dumbfounded and did not speak for 5 minutes. Yeah, that was a rough Hail Mary. Yeah, no, the Yankees did. That's the first time a 5-0 comeback has happened in a World Series game. It's the first time 3 errors have happened, a catcher's interference, 5-0 deficit, all in the same game. It's the biggest fumble of a game in Major League history. And to happen in the World Series, it's just does a lot. Me and Yumi Style actually have a sports little podcast that we do, and I talked a lot about the Yankees and just kind of how screwed they are due to just they don't have these players on contract. Garrett Cole just declined hit. Why does my quarterback just give up on that? Alright. And then on top of that, like, Garrett Cole just declined his contract, and in order to keep him, they have to add an extra year of $36 million to the end of his contract. And historically, age 33 seasons for what he played this year start to really go downhill starting this next season. And if not next season, your best case scenario is like a Max Scherzer, who once he hit 36, he started going downhill. But you'd still have Garrett Cole on the books for $36 million each year for 3 more seasons on top of that. Yankees are really in a bad position. Your Padres are in a good position, though. I do like the Padres. They're just missing that piece. And honestly, if they had Juan Soto this season, if they were able to keep him, I think that's a championship team. Definitely with the season Juan Soto just had. It sucks whenever you guys lost him. Yeah, Kim, really sure defensive glove and everything. It sucks to lose that. That's wide open. Man, just really can't stop these Red Wolves today. Man, a lot of games we've been in till the end. This is not one of them. This is rough. Going to drop to 1-6. Going to drop even lower in the conference standings and possibly face a relegation. Because once again, in this rebuild, in this dynasty, I have a relegation delegation system, or not a promotion and relegation system where bottom 2 teams get relegated, top 2 teams get promoted. I watched the Purdue-Illinois game, went down to the bottom. I do like the coaches, I do respect the coach's decision to go for 2 whenever he did, that ended up losing the game. I think it's a game, hey, I'm not supposed to be in this game, be aggressive, try and get it. We didn't, but I respect the decision. Come on. Come on, you have him beat Williamson. It's just not led enough there on the pass. It could be a touchdown. I have done a road to glory just kind of on my own. I feel like, honestly, it's a terrible decision to be a 1-star. Because your only bet in that first season is Kennesaw State. Kennesaw State is such a poor team to go to, from their like offensive scheme to just their overall team. I feel like if you were to start a road to glory, start as a 2-star, just gives you a little bit more options. Not much more, but a little bit more. Bro, offensive line just folds immediately. Man, talking about Kennesaw State, they're a higher ranked team than this team that we have right now. Passing, we got it done. Bro, I swear to God, Umi. I'm gonna throw hands. Couldn't get it done on the ground.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better.
Maybe this is a spot where I see just next game. Could Strickland get it done for me? Maybe Strickland starts my first half. I start Tyson in the second half. Oh. So my left side was just allowing sack after sack. What was their overall of whoever was getting these sacks? I hate whenever it doesn't switch their team. Left end. So many right ends. But I guess it would be the right end. So 76 and 76 D tackle, I imagine, got me from that side to 73. Yeah, you just hope better. They got a touchdown each quarter. At least I didn't allow a multi-score quarter by them, but I was running out the clock a lot by running the ball. Running didn't work. Let me just reorder the depth chart because I will just see how a Strickland run game works for me. Yeah, hey, every game is a chance at a bounce back game. I want to look at recruiting this real quick. This was week 9. If I had anybody coming on a week 9 visit, and we just lost that game and we're not first on their list, I feel like there's just no hope. I feel like there's no hope for Isaac here with how big of a momentum Miami got and how far ahead they have him coming in for a visit next week. I'm going to drop him, reallocate those points. Week 9, but we're first. Vanderbilt's so far ahead on Kiki. I think I'm just going to give up on that. I need to get people here. Week 9 loss. Which MLB The Show do I like most? I'm going to be honest, the one I have the most memories of is MLB The Show. I want to say it's 11. It's the one with Joe Mauer on the, one of the two with Joe Mauer on the cover. I just played that a lot with a childhood friend growing up and everything like that. So, that one definitely would be at least the most memorable, most sentimental type of MLB The Show to me. I'm gonna move this. Actually, what's the play time? Yeah, this guy just, he might be a redshirt junior or a JUCO junior, but he is a better overall. 2K set, was that the first year they had a 2K? Or last year they had to? No, 2K lasted a little bit longer. The last 2K I ever owned, I did like the 2K games a lot. MLB The Show was just really good with their graphics and everything, and that's what made everybody switch. But 2K, the last game I think I had was the one with Tim Lincecum on the cover. I forget what year that was, but Big Time Timmy Jim was on the cover. And yeah, I remember too. I don't think we got any commits from that week either. I didn't. Oh, another wide receiver. I'll take it. I don't know anything about him. Didn't scout him at all. But hey, anybody on this team is better than what we have currently. Who, Jeter? I don't think Jeter had back-to-back covers. Oh man, that's let me look at this because I have so many people ready for a visit. Is he one of them? No. So I'm gonna remove the points real quick from Emmett Bettis. We are ahead. Uh, so I'm hoping maybe if we can go 1 week without it. I just really want these guys scheduled on a visit. Let me see. We're in week 10 right now. When can these guys come in for a visit? Week 13? So maybe we don't use that right now. Maybe right now we use just the hard sell type of thing on them. I prefer to use it even if we are kind of down bad like this. Let's see what a sway can actually get us. Always want to have one. Gets us a C- there. That's definitely an improvement. Is there anything better? An A+. Yeah, no, I'm doing this sway. And just trying. I will do a soft sell of what he is interested in. Just to see. Let's see. What does a hard sell look like for you? Probably this. Hoping it's that. Not a visit. Charges. Yeah, I'm just hoping these guys are all interested in that. And I think I'm going to leave it at that for right now. I think I'm going to wait on these visits, kind of. Because, I mean, hell, they can only come in week 13 is the next time, so I'm not going to use those points right now. I'm going to wait until I get some of these top guys on my board first. Yeah, Bears and Cardinals. I was supposed to go over to a friend's and watch that game, who's also a Bears fan. I don't know if I am today, having to see kind of how the day goes. If not, I might stream again later as well, but I'm hoping for a good game. Defense is a really good. Today we're benching Tyreek Stevenson for what he did on that Hail Mary. So, I mean, it makes a little bit over there for the humidity. Are you talking about... Oh, I see. Yeah, no, humidity here sucks, man. Like, here, let me look at the weather right now. Because the thing about the weather here, right now it says it's 83. Feels like is an 87. So like you can never trust like the actual temperature because with how bad humidity is, it's just so much worse than it truly is. I want to get the hell out of Florida, my guy. Yeah, I already did all that. New Mexico State week. I said I was doing the Lacy Guarl uniforms today for my tuxedo cat. Man, 62 degrees sounds nice. Yeah, we're in a black uniform. Do they have like a all white? I like that. An all black versus an all white. Here we go. New Mexico State, we gotta beat this team. We have to start winning games. Like I said,
Hello, everyone,
at the bare minimum, I think we have to win 2 more games this season. And we have 5 more to go. So we got to win 3 out of 5. We got to wake up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aggies offense takes the
Parker
field.
Awad
Here he comes, and
having an alright season for them.
Always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons. He's got the
Yes,
confidence.
thank
He's got
you.
the experience, Jesse. These kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't,
They definitely know they are and use it to their advantage.
From the 36, they've got a first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
Woo! 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 He is running side to side.
Down after a nice game.
this offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see
The
entire playbook.
I'm gonna start playing underneath real quick. I just think it's what they're doing. It's how they've started this game. They could obviously change it, but I'm hoping they don't. And there's a big sack by Taj Coles. This offseason, I might move Taj Coles to a right end, left end. He just, like, no, not here. But so often he gets thrown back in coverage when I think he is just our best pass rushing linebacker. And I don't care for him to be back in coverage. I want him running after the quarterback play after play. He will be here on that right side, so let's see if he can get in there, get any pressure. Right there. Right there. He gets pressure again. He's just a guy that I need rushing the quarterback play after play. Maybe I even look and see if I change him now. I do know if you change a person like mid-season, not during the change position thing, it can make them a lot lower of an overall. But maybe I just look and see like how bad his overall changes. If not at all, then yeah, I might just pull the trigger on that and do it. Alright, let's see how Strickland runs today.
No doubt, they got to show up.
Will it be better? We'll see. He's a different running back. He survives a lot more on cuts and everything like that. A lot less of a power back than Teague is. Also just more fumble prone. Oh, NASCAR playoffs. I don't know. I've never been a fan of car sports. I respect it and do see it as a sport because I definitely couldn't do that. But I don't know. I just get bored watching it. It's so many laps, such a long period of time. And I feel bad too. The exciting moments are the crashes, and it's like, man, these guys could literally die during this. But it's the only change in pace that happens. Yeah, I know it's controversial, but as a kid, my favorite NASCAR driver was Jeff Gordon. So I know that's a hot take to have due to just how much Dale Earnhardt hated Jeff Gordon.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top.
Oh, it doesn't get there. 4th and 4. They want me to go for it. I like it, coach. I like it. I like McLaurin. I like nobody else. Yeah, no, they really are funny. Just what they get pissed over. Like, oh, you overtook me. How dare you? I hate you for life. It's kind of your job to overtake the guy.
Inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. The give to the back.
Gets pulled back. Got 2. Not having the most success on the ground right now. But a part of his game that I do have to remember is checkdowns and everything.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking down.
Run. First down. Just gets me enough. I like this shock play. Definitely this close. Well, I guess we're not going to run it.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first.
What am I doing? I said in situations like this I would chew clock. Haven't been doing it. It's giving me the chance to run shock.
Down to start the drive after the break.
Oh, I don't like that. Just get a couple here. There you go, Olsen.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised, and initially he's flushed out.
Bro, I feel like if you get the racing wheel, you have to get that whole system that if you get in a crash, just sends you flying.
Where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed.
You have to get a true concussion if you get in a crash in the game.
They'll give it to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really...
Come on, just flip this page. Get your ass over there, bro. Buddy was not hustling. 2 yards.
He got a couple. It's down at the 11.
Exactly, man. If I'm not risking my entire body while playing a racing game, am I really racing? Ruffins racings, boys. Just doesn't get it.
Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a
oh boy,
has a chance.
GTA. I'm so excited.
He gets it
hey Don, your and I's home might be in the game.
He's going to be a touch short.
Right there, I think
you know I'm gonna be scavenging. Alright, Teague's in for this play, 4th and inches. I like him being my running back here. What the hell is my fullback doing? Whoa! That's a touchdown if he's not dumb. Look at this. Right there. The one guy I really need you to block. Nah, get this guy that's stuck behind an O-lineman, bro. That's wild. Oh, I hate it here.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not.
Ooh, man.
They're backed up first and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
They still get 2 yards.
For a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the
Come on, still allowing
just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of
catch.
that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh
Darius Davis. What team is Darius Davis?
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
I don't quite know all the kick returners in the league right now.
Trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Looking to pass on 2nd down.
Man. Oh, the Chargers. I should actually have Taj Coles is hurt. That sucks.
Man down on the play as the officials take
that sucks right there.
The Aggies are marching down the field. Leaves it with the back.
Come on.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I know the passing game sells. The passing
Dang, the Titans also have a 7-0 lead right now.
But it will be very successful.
Hey man, I love watching Kirko change. I don't care to see the Cowboys though, but Kirko change, that's primetime television right there. You never know what's going to happen when that man takes the field. What are you doing? It's a match, bro. It's a match. Get on your goddamn guy. A match coverage is zone to man. You go from a zone, the second they run through your zone, you go to a man. such bullshit. Like, my guy's just not performing the actual play.
Make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding.
Raiders up 7-0 on the Bengals. That's crazy.
Get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Come on.
Kinds of room to
Come on.
And he'll take it in and house it.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And I
It's just
love
becoming
what
a
we're seeing
reality
on
with this team, game after game, that,
You wanna
hey,
take the lead, you wanna get
I
that
might be in
momentum
the
on your side,
Independence
and they
next
do.
season.
They finish it with the passing game, and I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep
Man.
putting up numbers.
Whenever just my team blocks like they do,
No return coming, he'll call
or
for
the lack
fair
of
catch.
blocking they do, honestly,
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. That fourth down
Man.
gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to...
They get
Come on.
a rush, and it pays
when I have my
off.
check down
Second and
open,
20.
it's just,
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15.
I'm not going to use timeouts unless we can get a big play. This might be one.
And it's Williamson.
Big play by Williamson. Now we're getting close to field goal range. Now if we start getting some yards, I'm going to use timeouts. Didn't want to use them back where we were in case we did have to end up punting on the drive. But with where we are right now, I'm willing to use them. Which means I'm willing to take a little bit more check down plays, everything like that. I don't think I've used a timeout no. So I have 2 more.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like
Just gotta
this,
check.
it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job
Oh,
there,
let's see.
working his leverage, finding the soft
Woo.
spot, and making it an easy completion.
Yeah, that's a flag, but I just need to get rid of that.
Throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it
I'd
is.
rather just have an intentional grounding than risk a fumble, which Olsen has done a couple times this season. It really doesn't want me to go for it anymore either. That's rough. Game just says, hell no, don't do this. I averaged 26 on this play. If someone can get open, I mean,
Third and long from the
this
40.
is a play that's been working for me in this game cycle.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
And it would work.
And they fail to hook up
I
on
think I have a
down.
connection there.
And on that third down play,
Um,
there just wasn't any
but that guy
time
just
to
gets
the
in
quarterback
right
is
away.
target, and as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up fourth.
Wow.
Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only
No,
used
I'm expecting
twice,
that
and
Chargers
loss
game to go pretty well for you.
And they'll get him down after the return at the
Famous Jameis
27-yard
at the
line.
helm for the Browns. So, I mean, you never really know what you're going to get. Nick Chubb's back as well, but how healthy is he at the moment? I think this is this Nick Chubb's first week back, Donald? Do you know?
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Yep, to the half.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our
I get the
halftime
ball.
update.
We have
New
to
Mexico
score.
State will kick it away to open this third quarter. He'll call for the fair catch here. Now this
Nick
offense
Chubb
is
really
back
do
on
stay
the field.
hurt.
Tight game as we
I mean, if
start
you're a
the third quarter.
Balco
We'll
back
see
like
what
he
type of
is, you're
adjustments
running
they
play
make
after
at halftime.
play. Definitely a power guy. It's gonna happen. Man, my offensive lineman too slow to get out there, get in front of my running back. We lose yards on that screen. Bro, that bar just goes so quick for Olsen. Man, yeah, it sucks that he's been so injury prone. He's a guy that one of the top backs in the league. If healthy, he makes the Browns a completely different caliber team. But just has not been healthy.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum.
Get that. That's a score if he's in stride.
Makes the catch down the right side.
Just move, Javon Foreman. I forget that they're just so slow, man.
After the big pass play.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver
Wow,
did
yeah,
to
Justin
track
Herbert,
the
big
ball.
pass.
Nice job of locating the throw.
Not surprised it's to Palmer. Palmer's had a good season this year for you guys.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal.
All right, 2 yards. 2 yards. It's all we need. I don't trust anybody on my team to make the correct block. Oh, man, we went into that on our podcast, too, last night. Penn State. James Franklin in his entire career against Penn State, 1-11. In those 11 losses, 7 times they've had the lead at one point. 3 of those 7 times, they've had a double-digit lead and still ended up losing. James Franklin just maybe not the guy for Penn State in terms of beating Ohio State. Definitely a great coach. Always been a very well-ran team and great culture that he builds there, but if you can't beat your rivals, it gets you in trouble with your fan base, with your bosses, and everything like that. I would hate to see James Franklin lose his job over it, but I would love to see him come to University of Purdue if he wants, if he does manage to get fired somehow. But no, that sucks. Definitely whenever it just time after time you cannot beat that team. And also Ryan Day of Ohio State just really has Franklin's number. 6 straight wins now over Penn State. He's never lost to Penn State. Whenever you just have a coach that is able to outcoach you time after time, it's difficult. Hey, Franklin anywhere would be great. I think Franklin's just a great coach. He's one of those guys that I think goes underrated, and I think it happens with another another coach that's in Pennsylvania, being Mike Tomlin. Like Mike Tomlin, time after time, at least has a decent team. Like he even made some of those, like the Kenny Pickett team, look decent. They could have looked a lot worse with a different coach at the helm. But he's just always consistently good. Both of them are. No, I think a lot of coaches get underappreciated in the league. I think some coaches also get overappreciated, and that's what affects it a little bit. I think a point was proven. The Bucks look good now. I don't know if Bruce Arians is still the head coach, but Bruce Arians, before Tom Brady, and a decent coach, definitely a decent coach. The second Tom Brady got there, I saw just so many things of like people crediting Bruce Arians for the play and everything like that, and it's like, hey, this wasn't happening before Tom. I feel like you got to point out more Tom than Bruce, but there we go. That's a great call to happen for me right there. 3rd and 5 now. Gives us another chance here. I would like a cover 3 match, but not giving me that. Sadly, my defensive coordinator here hates me. I need to have a talk with him. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Woo! And we sack him. Instead of getting a first, we sack him. That man goes from hurt to celebrating. Oh, man. All right, man. Can they make this? I don't know what their kicker can do. And that is good, man. No wind. There must be no wind because that kick was straight as could be. Yeah, no, I think he could have, if Tom Brady was on, who's maybe the worst, he could have made Jim Boylan look good. I know that's a basketball coach, but Tom Brady could have made Jim Boylan look good. Woo! Cut that man, made him drop. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on. Bro, for real. After this play, I'm actually gonna check what his like kick power is, because that was a crazy kick. Man, no blocking. Yeah, what was his kick power, because that was kind of a crazy kick. Kicker. Where the hell is kick power? Shouldn't that be one of the top ones that you show me, bro? Is that... No, that's hit power. Bro, why is it all the way at the back? 89, I guess. I guess, man. I guess.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man.
I'm hoping Paige can get open. He's just really been my go-to. If not, keep my eye on that check down. Neither are really open. That's picked. And I don't know why I lobbed that there. Just knowing my wide receivers are so slow. Of course, cornerbacks are going to be able to keep pace, and even if it looks like they're losing, they're going to be able to outrun my guy to the ball. Oh, it's just such a bad team, and to be playing on Heisman difficulty with this team, it's not a good match. I will say I've done other like offline team builders with this team, because it is just the cupcake team. If you have a cupcake team, it's always just the same team. In this, but playing on All-American, like I was able to go 11-1 with this team. It's just Heisman difficulty. I've talked about it in a previous episode. Having only 4 difficulty levels in a game makes things pretty hard to make a skill gap. It's just there's not a lot of wiggle room between the cracks.
That's the end of the quarter. New Mexico State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Yeah, this is a time where I have to start relying on my pass game. My pass game hasn't worked this season, so it's like, ooh, somehow that gets through. Oh, all right, Bentley. That's McLawler there, actually. Oh, man. Big run. Dynamic difficulty would be really nice. Just like, I think that's one thing MLB The Show has. Great truck by Teague. But I think that's one thing MLB The Show does really well. Because they have a lot of settings. They have, like, All-Star minus, they have All-Star, they have All-Star plus, as you're going through the dynamic settings to truly match you with what your skill level is. It's definitely something I wish games would adopt. But yeah.
The problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the
Man.
defense knows they're going to throw the football. And
All right, get open. That's a touchdown if he can actually run. He can't run, but it is a big gain. I feel like this is where I start running the ball again. It does stuck. Strickland's here instead of Teague, with Teague being my big power back. But still, I'm trying out Teague. I did mean to, or not Teague, Strickland. I did mean to switch him for Teague at half. I never did. I forgot. But Strickland getting in the end zone there. We're still in this game. 1 possession, 3-point game. We have to get a stop. 4 minutes left. Have to get a stop here. We can maybe allow them to get to midfield. I don't think their kicker can make a 60-yard field goal quite. So if we can hold them to midfield and force a punt, I'm happy. I just want to do a quick little scout real quick. What is it they're really doing a lot of? Is it more pass? Is it more run? 12 attempts. And then I'm not counting quarterback run, 7. So a lot more in the air. Yeah, I think I might give Tyson a run if we get the ball back. Damn, just can't get him. Just no closing at all. Wow. But yeah, I'll try Teague out this next drive. Very short sample to try and give him a run. Maybe he gets next game fully. Bro. Alright, 2nd and 6. This is a time where I'm actually also going to switch to conservative. Just be conservative, get your guy. I don't care about forcing a turnover as much as I care about forcing a punt right now. A turnover obviously would be amazing. I need the turnover or the punt at the least. It's a 3-point game. You're there. Incomplete pass. Great hit. All right. All right. I like a cover 9. I want to be short. I want to get in to hopefully pressure the quarterback. Just no chance to get him, but 4th and 1, we force that punt. I'm going to use a timeout right now, so that way they can't take a bunch of time off the clock. All right, 2:51. We have 2 timeouts. We have to move this ball. Depending on this punt return will determine, do I keep Strickland? And it's kind of an open field, so I think I'm okay. You know, I will move Teagan. I don't think Strickland has been having that great of a game. I just want to make sure, obviously. I don't know. Yeah, 2.6 yards, man. Man, Teague having another good game. But let's try, let's put Tyson in. Try and give him some run. See what it looks like. Obviously, I can't use this as the game to determine Tyson. No, what am I doing? There. I want Teague to be my backup because Teague's just getting it done through the air.
And now the offense will come onto the field again.
Ooh, why are these my wide receivers? I feel like this isn't the normal unit on this play. Get the play, get to the line. Going to be a lot of hurry up. Strickland is there for some reason, even though I told them to put Tyson in. Interesting decision by the game. Get out of bounds. Perfect. I think that stops the clock right now. Being in the 4th quarter, it does. Good. Obviously, if I did that in the third quarter, it wouldn't stop the clock, is why I was saying that. Oh, man. And just having such a slow receiving core. I try and lead my running backs, but even leading them, a cornerback is able to make coverage, make up that ground. There's a big screen. See if we can get to the line before this 2-minute warning and run a quick like halfback base. Come on. Snap that ball. Get a quick big play. Big play. Okay. Okay. So I feel like if I start running the ball, that's playing a lot more for a tie. And for overtime. And I don't want either of those. Oh, circle's open. I'm just getting chased so quickly. Just nobody blocks that guy. Just a quick look at it. That's this guy, I think. I think he comes in. It's not even a stunt. He just... A chip by my tight end. That's nice. I like that he's chipping at least before running his route. But then my left tackle, just nothing. Nothing. Not even there. Oh, well, I guess. Next play. Strickland just not going to get anything. 4th and 11. I have to kick this ball. 13. So there is wind. But their kicker is able to make that play. All right. I think this is good. If I can just get this timing. Oh, I am focused. Maybe good. Maybe good. Maybe good. Good. Okay. What? You have 90 kick, bro. There's no way. Oh my God. Oh my God.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. And they come out with a field
Yeah.
goal lead. Defense just got to stop. Now
I mean, obviously, we still have a chance to get the ball back. It's very low.
Great job. They held serve, got you the football back.
But we have to stop them here.
Get some points.
I'm curious to see how
Can't allow a first.
Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Come on. This has to be a run to this side. Got him. Taj Coles gets hurt. That uses my last timeout.
There is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late.
I feel like this is a run. I truly feel like this is a run, but I can't run commit. It's not.
Let's dial up our best playoff.
Get him!
Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
That's game.
And he's brought down after a nice game. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take it.
That's a heartbreak. Another
You're
one.
going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a
Good
rhythm for
completion
this team.
percentage.
There's no doubt they've got a lot of very
That
talented
one
players
pick
on both
for
sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this
a
is
pick
situation
six
where they need to now freak out
that
and
ended
try
up
to
happening.
reinvent things on
Rushing
either
game
side of the
was
football.
weak as hell.
Just getting better rhythm
without
early,
Teague
trying to
today.
find that in their next game, I think it'd go along.
I'm gonna give Tyson run next game just to see. But if Tyson's not able to get it done next game, Teague is right back in that spot. This was week 10. I'm gonna quickly look at my scouting. I do level up. That's nice. Let me quickly put those attribute points before this next week to just increase weekly recruiting for O-linemen. Actually, I kind of need that second tier right now. Who are the big guys on my board that aren't a quarterback or an O-lineman? Like, what's my main thing getting recruited right now? Left end linebackers, 2 halfbacks, 2 tight ends. What about the rest of the list? What does that look like? Okay. A lot of tight ends. I don't need that many tight ends. I'm going to put it on linebackers. Just for right now, due to what our board looks like. Just try and get these guys. And then, before moving to this next week, this was week 10. If any of these guys came in on a week 10 visit, we just lost. So, it's not going to be a good visit. Luckily, nobody was here. So, I'm able just to move on without cutting a guy from my list. Due to it just going to negatively affect us. Well, I'll leave it here. I'll do some more of my recruiting off screen so that way it can just be quick and easy. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Yumi, Biba, and Nemesis Whip for being here. Thank you all for watching. Peace.